Hey, what's up, everybody? Sorry I couldn't get the live stream going. Something was wrong with the feed, and it was not uploading. I tried 3 times, so I'm going to do the post-game recap this way, and hopefully I'll have it back up and running tomorrow night for live recap. So and the discussion, I mean, like we always do. But heartbreaker for the Yankees, and 4-3 loss. It was 4-1, and they scored those 2 runs in the ninth. I thought they were going to come back and do it, but just didn't have it. I mean, Sanchez was awful right there. He looked terrible, and Odor struck out as well to end the game, unfortunately. But Nestor Cortez started. He went 4 2/3. It was okay. He hasn't been given much length lately, unfortunately. So thankfully we have these long relief guys. He gave up 5 hits, 2 runs. He had 5 strikeouts. So he was mostly solid. But then Clay Holmes came in, threw another solid inning. Wandy Peralta came in, threw a solid inning with 3 strikeouts. Johnny Lasagna threw a third and got a K to get out of that inning. And Domingo Germán came in, threw an inning and a third. He was decent, but then they brought in Abreu, and Abreu gave up those 2 extra runs, but they were counted towards Germán's total. So that's where he got hit. So Abreu got hit a little bit, and then that's what put the Rays up 4-1, kind of forcing the Yankees to have to really scramble in the 9th inning. But I mean, the offense altogether. Nelson Cruz, 42 or 43-year-old Nelson Cruz hit home run in the first to put him up 1-0, and then Stanton RBI single to tie it. Kevin Kiermaier RBI single to put him up 2-1, and then Juan DeFranco hit that 2-run single off Albert Abreu to make it 4-1, and then obviously in the bottom of the 9th, Joey Gallo with that bunt, opposite field, perfectly placed bunt to give him those to give him that second run, and then picking up the 3rd run on the Gardner hit, the Gardner single. So, I thought they were going to come back, but they didn't, unfortunately. And it's a heartbreaker. It's even more heartbreaking because Toronto won and Boston won today. So, I mean, yeah. Hopefully Seattle will lose, and then if the Yankees win tomorrow and Seattle loses today, then the Yankees are in. But like I said, this is going to come right down to the series. This might come down to the last game. I'm just hoping that it's not a 2-way or 3-way tie of some sort. So the Yankees, the urgency for the Yankees to win tomorrow is of the utmost highest level. They absolutely have to win tomorrow. Cannot lose tomorrow. So hopefully they come back and just shake this one off and put it to the Rays tomorrow. I mean, the Rays look beatable tonight. I mean, they really did. I mean, they are probably the best team in the American League, but they looked beatable. And unfortunately for the Yankees, they just cannot muster up enough this offense to put it together to do it. The exception is, Gardner and Stanton and Gallo's bunt. I mean, that was pretty much all the offense for the Yankees. With a hit here and a hit there, but this is where it's tough too, because like pinch hitting Sanchez, that was tough. But Odor has hardly been playing at all, so we can't really expect his bat to be there. And he's had some big moments for the Yankees, but there was also when he was playing regularly. You know what I mean? And not when he was, pinch hitting here and there. And it's just, playing a game. This is his 2nd game in like 3 weeks. So, and he's kind of similar to Luke Voigt. I mean, he's not as injury prone as Luke Voigt, but when Luke Voigt's consistent, he's playing regularly, his bat is there. The same thing goes for Odor. When he's playing regularly, his bat is there. And at this point, they need all hands on deck right now. With DJ kind of hurting, they need to play Odor several games in a row. These next 2 games, Odor should be in there. I don't think they should play DJ for these next 2 games. Let his hip heal, and wherever else is bothering him, let him heal, and let Odor play. Give him a few games to help him get maybe get his bat back in sync a little bit. So, but all in all, heartbreaker today. A really, really heartbreaking loss. I mean, thought they were going to win this one. I mean, Nestor kept them in the game, and it's just, again, they had to use 6 or 7 pitchers again tonight, so I hate when they have to do that because it wears down the bullpen. But thankfully they didn't use, Joely or Chad Green, and there was a bunch of, they didn't use Severino, so there's a bunch of guys they did not use, but it was actually good to see Germán out there again throwing, so that was pretty nice. He was decent, and obviously Abreu, he left a couple guys on, and Abreu gave up the hit, and so those runs were charged to Germán. But it is what it is either way. It was good to see him getting a couple outs and striking a few guys out. So that I'll take that. And but this is where these long, because now like Nestor's all of a sudden not even getting through 5, so this is where these long relief guys are going to come in handy. The Hermans, the Michael Kings, and the Severinos to back up Cortez. And because the other guys are mostly given length, Cortez and Kluber, I should say. And there's a chance that they might pitch Tyon this weekend, but they haven't confirmed that yet or verified it. So we'll see what happens. But got to shake this one off. You got to move on. And we got to come back in here and put it to the Rays tomorrow. Got to jump on their starters early. And, it doesn't look like the Rays are going to be, given much of a break these next couple games, even though they've clinched already. It doesn't look like they're going to be taking the foot off the pedal at all. So, because they want home field advantage in the playoffs too. Can't blame them. So, but that's the recap. I'll have it back up and running tomorrow night. That's my promise. And I'm going to make sure that, the connection's good and whatnot. So sorry about that again. And I really like, I really like doing the live streams with you guys. So, but we'll be talking about it tomorrow after the game. So enjoy your night, and I'll see you then.